That would be Smoke, which is a band from Atlanta from the late 80s, early 90s. Smoke were very unique. They sort of sounded like Tom Waits a little bit, but then there's also like sort of a funeral dirge kind of vibe to their music. And it's ironic because two of the people from that band are no longer with us. But when I first moved to Atlanta, there was a pretty vibrant scene here as far as like indie rock or whatever you want to call it, like in the early 90s. And Smoke always felt unique and real and beautiful and everything I like about music. And they weren't a rock band really, you know, it was really pretty somber music. And Benjamin, who is the singer for the band, died from complications from HIV. And there was a parade after he died in remembrance. And there was a show and I played like the only time I've done like a solo acoustic thing was at the memorial show for Benjamin. Coleman Lewis, who was the guitar player, just died, I guess about 3 years ago now, from an overdose. And their music was so special to me. It felt legitimately dangerous, but not in a show offy kind of I'm a badass kind of way. Just kind of, there is a hopelessness to it that for whatever reason really resonated with me. And this early 90s, I didn't get sober till 2003. So I spent a long period in Atlanta running really hard, doing really hard drugs with them, you know, and I'd recommend anybody to go check them out. Smoke is the name of the band. I have 2 records. It's all over the internet though. You can find it. It's on Bandcamp. It's on YouTube. It'll stay with you. It's unbelievable music. I saw one of their last shows because when Benjamin was in hospice and about to die, they did one last show here in Atlanta, and it was a Halloween show, and they were all dressed up, you know, with Halloween costumes, and their drummer, I was watching the show, was like visibly crying during the show because they knew Benjamin was going to die, you know, and he did die. I don't know. I'm not trying to be melodramatic, but it's one of my favorite bands ever. You know, not just my favorite.
Well, it sounds
Atlanta
like
band.
their music is associated with a lot of big feelings that you've had,
Yeah,
you know, at that time, and a lot of memories. And exactly.
Yeah. It's funny. I'm the one who got out. You know what I mean? And I was far and away one of the baddies, and I got lucky. And you know, that's part of the reason that I threw myself so hard at music, is because I knew I got a second chance that I didn't necessarily deserve. So I wasn't going to do any half-assed anything in my life anymore. So, and I think that's why this band has had a measure of success, because I don't have a backup plan, man. I don't want one.